Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 as the Zunbil Shadim. In our last episode we basically won our Great Holy War for Khiva, though despite the fact we've been at 100% for some time now, the High Priest seems not inclined to actually end the war for reasons unknown. I'm assuming it's something to do with the fact that there are some other simultaneous wars going on for the same land and some of these things are occupied by other people. But that's really just speculation. I don't actually know what's going on there, but I don't think we can do much other than unpause and wait and see what happens, if anything. Okay, my wife is pregnant, which is great. We still haven't had another son since our first son died under suspicious circumstances some time ago. We still don't know who killed him, and we probably never will. Our wife actually doesn't like us very much. Maybe we should do something about that. We'll send her a gift. Get her up to 26%. Not enough. Oh, it is enough to have her convert. Okay. We'll have her become Church of Zun. Should help out as well. I could not help but overhearing the stablemaster and a courtier's animated discussion, something about a horse and a payment due today, but the courtier insisted to pay the stablemaster later that week. We can stick our noses in to other people's business. We settled the matter between Seng, our courtier, and our stablemaster. We tried to be as just as we could. We are known as the Just, so that makes sense. That they still won't speak to each other, and her opinion of me increases. Okay. Sounds fine. Our wife duly converts. She's up to 76 opinion of me, which is much better. Not that I suspect her of killing our son or anything, but you never know. Probably better to have your wife be happy with you than not. I guess the most likely suspect is our nephew here, who became our new heir. Cui bono and all that. Read from a dungeon. Speaking of which, do we have prisoners of our own we can ransom? And we did. A small spear throwing contest could be fun, as well as helping you train for battle. Maybe you should arrange such a contest at your course. Yes, absolutely. My throwing arm will amaze everyone. Okay. Somebody's getting maimed. Everyone in the spear throwing contest is having a great time throwing spears, discussing and laughing. Basically enjoying themselves. Maybe enjoying themselves a bit too much, as a spear is thrown carelessly, while someone is out on the field measuring the distance from a previous spear. That's unfortunate. So, Azad Kure Mustafa gains the trait maimed. Not us, fortunately. Oh, I don't know who that is. Is it a relative, courtier, vassal? I'll just assume it's no one important. It's my heir. It's not my heir. Okay. After dozens of spears have flown through the sky, one sole victor emerges from the competition. No one threw farther than Chief Cavus the Just. Okay. Good for him. He gains 50 prestige. I lose 5 prestige. Fair enough. We'll have our 2 remaining prisoners judged by Zun. Why not? After countless of swinging your sword, you are starting to learn the ins and outs of every strike that is possible against your foes. We're going to gain Warrior for the rest of our lives, or at least until some other event removes it, if that happens. Gaining 1 martial and 1 personal combat skill. Our first point of personal combat skill. We still have no rivals that we can duel. Rivals and foes. I wonder if we could duel people that we're at war with? Doesn't seem like that's possible. Doesn't count as being a foe. Yes, it can't be fighting a war, so that automatically rules out anyone like that. Our niece became a thrifty clerk. Okay. Still no peace in this war. Okay, there we go. Successful Great Holy War for Kiva. The sun has granted Nezer of the Zunbil Shaddam victory in the Great Holy War for Kiva. High Priest Faraz has called for a month of celebration across the whole pagan world. Praise the sun, I guess, but I can't help that this message says... But notice that this message says that the Holy War ended inconclusively. And seems to have gone to Turkestan. Okay. Well, that Holy War was a full waste of time. So all of these Sunni characters are now just under Turkestan. Well, that's fine, I guess. We can declare holy wars for that ourselves later. I don't think Turkestan is going to be too much of a problem for us. 1,200 troops available. I think a lot of their land is actually tribal up here. In fact, I think all of it apart from their newly acquired land in Kiva. All of which is the wrong religion. Okay, so we don't have much in the way of opinion penalties from our vassals. I think I'll wait until April rolls around and hold another Festival of the Sun. And after that, probably just declare a holy war for Kiva. And this guy has been released from my dungeon after being judged, I guess. My ward practically lives in the kitchen as the little glutton. I think we'll have him become temperate if possible. Or at least not gluttonous, that's okay too. And somebody is being exiled for some reason. And already there's a revolt against Turkestan. This county, though, is not part of Duchy of Kiva, which would be the one we would declare war for, so no need to do anything about that, really. And he, once again, practically lives in the kitchens. We'll see if he becomes temperate this time. He did. Oh, well, I guess I kind of should have expected this would happen. Our vassal satrap has declared his own holy war for Kiva. Well, okay, I guess that's fine. If he wins, he'll become a double satrap, basically. And it seems pretty likely that he'll win, considering how weak Turkestan is. We have a new heir, though, which is good news. Not a genius, unfortunately, but still, he is sickly, which hopefully he'll recover from. We've fulfilled our ambition, and we don't have any others available just yet. I think if we're not going to declare for Kiva as our next holy war, we'll just declare, as I had previously planned, some holy wars over here. And we can do our festival. We've begun preparations for the Festival of the Sun. We'll send out the invitations. And the characters receive their events and whatever else is going on. Everyone walks around the temple 99 times, we gain piety. Everyone eats the special bread. And the festival's over. Okay, so most of our opinion penalties of our vassals have gone away. We'll just probably declare wars on anybody who has land in this area. Probably not the Abbasids. I think we still have a truce. We don't actually have a truce with them still, but if we were going to take county for them, we'd take this one. Probably rather not deal with them just yet. But we can declare here. He's defending in the Crusade, which is still going on, and Hope is actually losing that, incidentally. Otherwise, just in a revolt. Okay. We should just be able to declare holy war for Tabaristan on him. And let's see, you are independent there, so we'll declare holy war on you. You are under the Caliph. He has 8,000 troops and he is the primary defender against this crusade, so I'm going to assume he'll be busy enough that we could take this land if we wanted to. Yeah, I guess we'll do that. We could actually take our holy site, but I think we'll wait until we're closer towards that before we take it. Find the right... Or we take the land up here, actually, that might be better. No, I think we'll take Tabaristan, since we're already taking two counties in a different holy war there. From that duchy. Right, and then we'll go for this guy. All of his land. Very good. And should we declare a couple more? I mean, these people are sort of likely to join anyway. Don't really want to overextend ourselves too much, but we have our Holy Order available to hire. We need it. Alright, let's go declare two more. What's the worst thing that could possibly happen? And we are actually declaring for Baghdad here, okay. Alright then. So let's see who we're actually at war with. Quite a lot of people. Let's hope this doesn't turn out to be a terrible decision. Oh, and we raised an army right on top of an enemy army over there, which is a bad start. Probably not a huge deal in the whole scheme of things, though. Get all of you guys over here in the mountains. Yeah, we lost that battle and lost that army. I think we're going to be safe otherwise, though. Alright, somebody's been called in. Not too surprisingly. I think we'll... Oh, I was going to say we'll hire our Holy Order, but they're still under contract to the Church of Zun. For some reason, even though I assume they would be dismissed after the Holy War was over, the Great Holy War. He's not even in any wars, why does he still have them? Oh, that's the Grand Master, not the High Priest. He is in all of our wars, of course. But he must be in some war as actual participant. Else why would he have the Holy Order raised? Hostile to some people. I don't know. We'll check back later and see if they're available. We can hire mercenaries, of course, as well if that turns out to be necessary. But let's hope it's not. Our daughter needs educating. Her for an opinion bonus. Guess we could give her to the High Priest. Satrap's probably a better choice. Okay, more people being called in. And this army is on the move. They'll be in Lut on the 30th. Our army is getting out in time, so that's fine. Have a new satrap over here, okay. 2-year-old. So not a problem. We definitely should be careful about this army. We'll have them maybe come down this direction. Be a little bit safer. was banished from somewhere. Oh, and we were caught in there. Did I misread the time, or did something change? Well, we'll see how it goes, I guess. I don't think we're going to get reinforcements there in time to help things out. We do have the mountains on our side, but no leaders in charge, which is bad for business. And we lost one flank. We might break the left, but I don't think we're likely to win this one. Okay, retreating to Esfahan. We'll have some of these armies go there to protect it. Our satrap died, and we have a new satrap who's relatively happy with me. We need to appoint a new steward, though. This mayor will do. Also need a new educator for our daughter. Alright, so we have 3,000-ish here. A little worried about sending them to siege. I think we'll just sort of try to march them through enemy territory here and get close to the rest of our armies. Hopefully they'll be able to get through there safely. You're still hired out, okay. Another Emir called in. Oh dear. 10,000 enemy troops. Who are, let's see, they're going to be in Kirkuk on the 13th and 14th. This army is actually headed in directly to them. I don't think we're going to get anywhere in time to escape. That's pretty bad. So I think we're just going to have to disband this army where it is. We'll lose half of the levy, but otherwise we're just giving away war score for no reason, since there's absolutely no chance of us winning that battle. Or getting reinforcements there on time. We can re-raise the troops from this area later when it's safer. Alright, we'll start advancing our troops a bit further northward. They gather together. And let's see, all of these counties are mountains. Pretty bad, okay. Guess we'll advance in here. And we know there's 10,000 wandering around here, so we do need to be careful. Yeah, we'll just have you advance in here as well. We'll put 10,000 in the mountains. We should be relatively okay to do that. We have reinforcements on the way in. We'll have them come up to this county instead of where they're currently going. Do need to start getting some sieges going, or we're going to start losing war score. And our vassal satrap has declared a holy war for Distan. How is the holy war for Khiva going, incidentally? 30% in favor of the satrap, okay. Righteous imprisonment on a Sun Guardian is not going to be something we need to act on necessarily. And I kind of don't want to fight this army in here in the mountains. We're not going to, unless they change their mind about where they're going. The satrap is impulsive and seems unable to tell right from wrong. We definitely don't want him to be arbitrary. Okay, so I think our armies are going to be safe enough to meet up over here. Alright, well, we're out of time for this episode, so we're going to have to continue our series of Holy Wars here in the next one. So thanks for watching, and join me again then.